Welcome back to Unlegendary, where we cast your games. So, Ben, got a question for you. Did you get your new card back this week?
I did. Yesterday I spent 25 minutes. I buckled down. I went from 22 to 18 and 2 stars, and I got my lunar backs all ready to go.
Nice. And I gotta say, the most fun time of all times on the ladder is late season at those ranks. So you must have some amazing story to tell about somebody making ludicrous plays. So Ben, I want to hear, what was your best story that you had from this week on the ladder?
So at rank 20, I was playing a hunter. I went coin. Oh, so I was playing mech mage because it's supposed to be fast, and I wanted to crush people.
Sure.
And I went turn 1 coin mech warper. I then went turn 2 mech warper into, I want to say it was like mechanical gnome or something like that. Maybe it might have even been a spider tank. I think it might have been a spider tank, right? So I had the two mech warpers on the board and a spider tank. The hunter goes turn 3 into Deathlord. I clear Deathlord, and out of my deck comes Trogazor.
And what turn is this?
This is like turn 4.
Oh boy.
And so then he plays Animal Companion.
Uh-oh.
And that gives me, to his 3 mana card, it gives me a new 4 mana creature. And the game didn't last much longer than that.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is when I get on my EU account late season or my China account and just do funny things. The problem is my decks are terrible on those accounts too, so it's like 2 terrible decks logging it out. It's kind of like Arena or something.
It's great. I also faced a Paladin at 21 where he turned 3, got True Silver. I was like, oh, this might be a game. Like, I only have 3 minions on the board. And then he went face.
With his True Silver, huh?
Yeah, and then turn 4, he played Consecrate. I had a bunch of weak minions on the board. And then he went face again.
Very nice.
I won.
Are you saying True Silver to the face is not the best usage of True Silver every time?
You know, I feel like unless it's True Silver for the win to the face, it's probably not.
Yeah, I would have to agree. It's got to be something like that. Ben, I almost got a new card back this week. I wanted to be able to say, Ben, I got a new card back. Did you? And I was all excited, and I got to rank 1, 3 stars, and played like 30 legendary people in a row and just could not break down the wall. And don't ask me where I currently stand, please.
Where do you currently stand, Tom?
I just said don't ask me. Yeah. I'm ranked 3 now, 4 stars. I tilted a little bit today after a couple of losses. I was like, I'm going to show Ben. I'm going to get back to 1 loss. Yeah, it was an ugly day. So that's where we're at. But Ben, I want to say that. So I got to rank 1, 3 stars, and everyone started playing the same card in every deck. So I'm going to ask you, what is the card that wrecks Hunter more than any card you can imagine? Just one single card that can go in any deck you want it to go in.
Mind Control Tech.
Mind Control Tech is bad, but you can play around that.
You're playing the Mystic?
The Kazon Mystic. This guy, or this gal, I would have been Legendary, like, way into Legendary, but it would just be ludicrous to be like, okay, I'm playing, say, like, something crazy like a Mech Mage, and they're like, Kazon Mystic? And you're, I mean, I had these moments where I was screaming at the computer like, what is wrong with you? Why would you play that in that deck? It was incredibly frustrating.
Because everybody's playing mid-range Hunter?
Yeah. The funny thing is, they weren't. They had all gotten chased out. I was like the last mid-range Hunter left, but people were like, I don't care. If I see 1 out of every 20 decks, I'm still running this guy.
Yeah, but I have to imagine the people who are at rank 3 through 1 with 2 days left to go in the season, except for the people who like put it off, right? Are the people like you.
Yeah.
And they're all sheeple. And in the same way that you were playing mid-range Hunter because you saw a bunch of pros do very well, these same people were being told by those same pros to play Kazon Mystic. And so they're not thinking for themselves. They're not thinking, I haven't played a Hunter in 7 games. This is a dead card for me. They're thinking, I don't know who told them. Raynad told them to have Kazon Mystic in their deck, so I want to keep Kazon Mystic in my deck.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you're a sheeple, Tiny. You go from rank 1 to rank 3.
What happened is, in the ESL tournament, a couple people who made it really far had Kazon Mystic, and I know the commentators must have been going on and on about how this is the clutch card, and it probably wrecked some poor hunter. And you know who it wrecked? You know who it wrecked, Ben? Me and my hopes and dreams that were dashed. It's terrible. What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, we'd have to change the name of the pot or the video series, right? If you got Legendary.
That was getting a little dicey.
I think now at this point you would be betraying your fans.
I was a little nervous actually because I was like, you know what? Yikes! I might get Legendary here, and I want to be Legendary, right? So it's not like I could just be like, screw it, I won't get it. So I was definitely torn though. I'll tell you that I was torn. But you know what I think it's time for? I think it's time for some games.
I think it's time to cast other people's games.
That's what I think too. Let's see who we have.
If there's anybody in stream or chat, right, which there probably isn't, there's probably like 11 people, who happen to be very high ranks currently because they've been neglecting their account or whatever, haven't really been doing it too much, please let us stream your stuff. I want to watch more of just the absolute garbage.
Like 19.
Yeah, like if somebody's not, if you're higher than 20, please let us watch you get your card back. If you're not higher than 20, whatever. But, let's say anything above 15 is definitely like ideal circumstances right now.
Yeah. I'm trying to find somebody who's going into play mode right now. Looks like a couple people have been in games for a little while.
You know what's going to be nice, Tiny, is we get all the new spectator updates from the patch from this week.
Nice.
You don't even know what they are.
I think I do.
Okay, yeah.
They are you don't time out anymore, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And then you also don't, or you get to stay with the person if you want, so you can watch them as they mulligan and everything. So I think that's a really good idea. It looks like we're going to look at Eon's game because he's just about to start here. He's ranked 7. And then we'll hop into Prototype next, who's ranked 10. All right. So
this is not good enough, people. People immediately need to lose all of those ranks. Get back down to 17, and we'll have some fun.
Let me know if the in-game volume is too loud. It sounds really loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. But it might just be on my end. All right. So I missed what he was mulliganing, so it's messing with volume. But that looks pretty good.
It looks like.
The question is he going to Sergeant? Like, you could save it to buff, but I think you want to put it on the board. If he's Mech Mage, you got to contest the board right away.
I mean, he has the Dark Bomb.
Yeah, that's true. You can contest it that way.
So he could have. Here comes the Mech Warper.
Is it going to be Mech Warper into Noyatron? No. That would be impossible. That would be 3 mana. Alright, so what's he going to do here?
No, because once the Mech Warper comes out, it reduces it to 0, Tiny.
No, he costs 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Alright, so he's going to Frostbolt him. Things aren't going that well for our hero here. He's got a Soulfire in his deck?
Wow. This is an old school.
And he's done. I don't know if he didn't want us to view his game or what exactly happened there. But we're going to leave Eon for the moment.
Well, sorry, Eon.
Actually, since no one else wants us to stream their game right at the moment, I think we'll jump in. Let's see if he's good. That was a bit rough. Ooh, it looks like Spiffy made Legendary today. Spiffy and I were sort of vying to see who would make it first. And since I'm ranked 3 and he's Legendary, I'm going to say he made it first. Oh, we have someone who wants us to view their game. So
I saw that, yeah.
Da Ninja will do you next. All right.
This is the same starting hand. He's very excited about seeing these cards again.
Yeah, he's going to ditch Doomguard. Probably, yeah. All right. I'm kind of surprised he didn't keep Abusive Sergeant, but I guess he wants to coin out Juggler anyway, and so he wants another 2-drop to follow up after it.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's going to Void Walker, though. This looks like it's the Demon Lock deck. It's a pretty cool deck. Actually, this is the combo version because he's got Arcane
Yeah, because it's
Golem.
got the Arcane Golem and the.
Yeah, this will be interesting. This is the deck that wrecked our friend Sand Snake the other night. Remember when he thought he had the game locked up? He had 2 trees of life in his hand and he lost anyway.
I do remember.
Oh, that was amazing.
This is a lot of direct damage.
Oh, you know what? He's not even playing on the ladder. So we're really reaching here. All right, so we're gonna look at the Ninja's game.
We're just giving up on this.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave this game.
All right. Sorry, Eon.
Yeah, we're not really that interested in casual games. I was wondering what was going on there. Like, why would he play? Like, why would he resign turn 1? Like,
Yeah.
that makes no sense, but it makes a lot more sense. He's basically testing a deck, so we're not gonna watch him test a deck, and he'll let him do that in private. That seems kind of rude to be like, I'm gonna watch you test and randomly resign against people.
The light shall bring victory.
All right. Wait, what? He's got Arcane Golem?
Arcane Golem and a Priest deck at rank. Was he 7? 6?
6. Wow. This is a crazy deck. Mind Blast? Light Warden? Ben, what is
At least he
happening?
didn't smite first turn against the opponent's face.
Is this a deck that I missed that went on Hearthpawn? Or do we have an unknown commodity in Hearthstone, someone who makes their own deck?
Somebody who makes their own deck.
I can't believe it.
Brand new.
Yeah, I won't believe it till I see it.
I don't know. I mean, I know priests. I mean, this seems obviously this deck is designed to be slightly more aggressive than a regular priest. So I don't know if that Mind Blast. I mean, the thing with these rogues is they're gonna have. That's also unfortunate.
Yeah, they're gonna have answers.
They're gonna have the.
Ooh, there he goes. The problem is that Blade Master dies.
Immediately.
Yeah,
Again.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say Rogue crushes him into oblivion.
Yeah. This isn't gonna end.
Maybe
well.
Jeeves can do something cool enough because the Rogue won't benefit from him. What? What just happened? Cold Light Oracle and Rogue?
What is going on?
Wow, this is not your mama's Rogue deck.
I have no problem. What have I been telling people like for a very long time, over and over again, to be doing?
Lemmings?
Play your own decks. And so here we go. We got 2 own decks right here. He's trying out the Shadow Bomber.
Holy
He's
cow.
gonna do the Holy Smite right here.
Holy
It's
cow.
gonna be. This is good. This is good. This is what I want to see.
Yeah, this is madness is what this is. I wish I was playing against people like this. Oh, man.
He's gonna crush a rogue. You're gonna be like starting to copy down which cards they are. So
Yeah,
you can,
I'm already writing
I
them
need
down.
to beat Oil Rogue. It
This-
beats Oil Rogue.
It's not Oil Rogue, though. It's Madness Rogue.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cold Light Oracle. I mean, it's a cool idea. I mean, Oil Rogue wants to draw into its cards. The problem is you don't really want to give your opponent the cards. All right. So
Wow.
bam, board clear.
That is fear right there.
I mean, Light Wardens are pretty terrifying. You let them hang around.
There's no damage on. I mean, I guess there was damage on the priest, but that was nice. That's a nice play.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Can he remove it? I don't think so. I don't think he'll be removing one shot. He can set up, like, if he is Oil Rogue of
I mean,
sorts.
and he already used an eviscerate, so he's not going to be able to.
Yeah.
Greetings.
He
Kind
could certainly weapon up, get a poison on there, get ready for a Blade Flurry next turn.
Maybe.
Or
I like the
he
ninja.
could
Oh,
play
you could play
Raging
ninja.
Worgen and conceal him.
Conceal.
What is happening? What is
This
he
is
playing to
awesome.
activate him?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe he's expecting Shadow Boxer to come out and for him to be turned on that way.
I mean, you don't put a card in your deck hoping someone else will turn him on. He's got to have something.
No, I am
racking my
thank you,
brain.
Tony.
Like Archer or something ridiculous? I don't.
This deck is really interesting. He's got so we haven't seen any circles of healing, right?
Well,
And
he's got
this-
them. He has to have them. He's got.
Sure, but it seems very healing oriented.
Yeah.
The deck, right? He's got the other boxing mech
Yep.
right here. I
It's,
don't know. This is very interesting. And Jeeves, we'll have to ask him why the Jeeves.
well, the Jeeves to me is
There's the
fairly
backstab.
obvious.
He's backstabbing his own guy.
Yeah, wow.
Oh my
He's
god!
gonna cold blood him.
16 damage.
Oh my goodness. Well, that was his plan. Wow. What is happening? Is he gonna win right here?
In his sap. Oh yeah, because that's what's gonna do it. He's definitely not gonna be able to take out any of his guys.
What? I don't quite understand the sap there. Everything can die anyway. I guess he just wanted to slow him down a little bit more. Since he can't play spells, he's gonna have to put out some guys. I mean, it seems like Soul Priest plus Blade Master is pretty dang good. Wipe the board. You have two awesome guys. Your opponent has nothing on the board. The problem with that strategy is he can't heal them, and his opponent can do some crazy play. Wow, why would you Cleric here? All right, I guess you could ping off.
Because he doesn't have enough damage on the board to clear both minions. So he needs to be able to use the
you're right.
Damage.
Yep, he does. Man, he doesn't really want to lose Jeeves, but I think Jeeves is gone.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep, Ninja's gotta ping it. Alright, let's do it.
Two really hyper aggressive decks.
Yeah, this is really weird. It doesn't matter what order he does it. So.
No, it's kind of a little inefficient, a little overkill.
Wait. Okay, for a second there I thought he didn't kill him. I was like, what? Alright, so he's got a board. His opponent doesn't have a board. Maybe he can push it through in time. The problem is he can't heal now. By having Soul Priest out there, he's committed himself to having 11 health this game. I think that's probably going to lose the game for him.
But I mean, the rogue spent a lot of what is in his hand, right? He's already used up to sap. He used a prep. I mean, this is like a desperation move.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's definitely in trouble here. Ooh, Light of the Naru. That's going to be
Don't do it.
tough.
Don't do it. It hurts him. Don't do that either. That hurts you too.
What? Light of the Naru doesn't. You do it on him.
Oh, hearing that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hit him for 11 or 3, and then you get a Light Warden out of the deal.
4, 3, 6, 7.
Or you could just hit the... Oh, that's pretty good. I like that.
This is good.
And then you ping it off. Then you hit the Thalnos with the 1/3.
Yeah.
And you're on your way.
I still think the Naru play is probably pretty good. I guess he's gonna do both.
Yeah, and also play Blade Master. I think he's got this locked up.
Oh my God, you are the worst person in the world to do this with. 30 seconds ago, you're like, he's lost. He's done, everybody.
I thought his opponent would do something. I thought he had a hyper aggro hand, but apparently does not.
Yes, rank 31.
All right. So let's see what the Rogue's got. He would have to have something epically amazing here, like Poison into Blade Flurry. I mean, he needs something amazing, and he does not have it. He's just hitting a Light Warden. And Blade Flurry for 1. That is... well, I mean, he's got the heal.
That's not helpful.
No, not particularly. I mean, is this a situation where you kill your Soul Priest?
Yes, I was just about to say, you trade the Soul Priest into the heal bot, kill it using the ability, and then you do a circle of healing to heal up and draw 2 cards.
Yeah, I think that's the right answer.
That is a great play right here.
Yeah, I think that's the play. It's an unorthodox play to be sure, but I think it's right. Yeah, looks like he's going to find it. Yep, he found it.
So great.
Circle, boom, get some dudes. Hopefully he gets a wrecking card here now. Oh, he did! He got the Golem! Whoa, he's not playing the Golem. Interesting. He's got to play the Golem.
I mean, if he waits one more turn, the opponent doesn't get an extra mana crystal. It could be his thought. He doesn't need it right now.
Yeah.
He can heal himself next turn.
Sure.
With nothing on the board, it might be. He's thinking it's probably pretty tough for the Rogue to come after him.
Wow.
And now,
you know you're dead when you're sprinting in that spot.
Well, I mean, he's got one more prep in his deck, so he's probably hoping to see that.
He's got it. And there it is. There it is.
Oh my God! The Super PM. Do it all. This is good. But make sure everything.
Oh, and he's got Mind Blast too. Oh my goodness. He's like, hey, you like direct damage? So do I. Oh, he's not even going to show it all to him? You got to show it.
No, he can't. He can't show it all. Everything kills him.
Not all of it, but now he can Mind Blast.
My apologies.
Oh no. Oh no. Poor Ben Lim. Friend request.
The ninja's aggressive priest takes it at rank 6.
Yeah, but takes down a crazy rogue deck. It wasn't like it was a standard one or something.
I mean, what was crazy about it? Had the Worgen.
And Cold Blood. It was a crazy deck. Come on now. Alright, let's see. Who is heading into play mode right now? It looks like... Oh, okay.
He's going to restart.
He's going to restart. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? You can't lose stars at 21.
Stars. This guy takes forever. Yeah, we don't want to sit there watching somebody... Tell the ninja that we'd be up to cast that if he's gonna play that same deck again after this one.
Sure.
We just alternate until other people come along.
Oh, look, I have another guy who's ranked 21.
Yes. You send out the call like that, and people stand up, Tiny.
That's right.
People stand up and want to be counted and say, yes, I too am ranked 21.
So, just to be clear, Der Zer Fetzer is an EU player. So he may...
So this is probably not going to have all the cards.
Right, this is probably a random deck. Okay, so we've got an aggro warrior deck. Okay, so I know this can sound crazy. I really want to do a frothing berserker bouncing blades deck. Like, that's the deck I want to build more than anything. And that's the deck, like, when GVG came out, I could not gain any ranks because I played that over and over and it was horrid. But I was like,
you wanted it to work so bad.
Yeah, I wanted to be able to be the guy who was like, look, I made this amazing deck, and then have an amazing deck under my belt. And instead it was like, look.
It's a lot of threes right there.
Yeah, this is a rough start. But he's warrior, and his opponent is like, all right, it's control warrior. I have all day.
I'm sure the guy at rank 20 is not thinking to himself, he's a warrior, I've got all day.
You sure, Ben? I'm pretty sure he is.
There you go, War Axe here. No? Alright,
I think I would have put out a guy. I'm not sure who it is, though. I'm not sure I would want to put out Frothing here, just because he's like your whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, he might not be his whole thing. Like, it just seems like an aggressive deck. There's a lot of weapons.
Yeah. Weapons, Wolf Riders. Having played a lot of Face Hunter lately, I love Wolf Rider. Like, just looking through my collection, I was like, that is the biggest piece of garbage. And now, having come out of playing Face Hunter, I'm like, I love him. He's the best. This is going to
go nicely. See, this is what's weird now, because if he had played the Axe on Curve last turn...
Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird... Well, it does give him more damage, though.
Yeah.
And now he's going to get even more damage because he'll be able to pick up the Spider and well, maybe not. Maybe he won't pick up Spider and Spawn. What is Nightblade? Is it 3 damage? Yeah, 3 damage. Oh what? What was that about?
You don't do that.
Wow, that was... Like, what does that mean? Does it mean he has a Consecrate or something and he knows?
No, it means that he thinks that because he has to attack into... Right? No matter what, he has to attack into a Noitron. It means he can use those 2 spiders to trade.
Yeah. Wolf Rider...
little does he know...
Yeah, Wolf Rider plus Axe is 7 damage to his face. That's pretty good. But he will lose it to the 3 guys on board. 7 to the face! Oh, Frothing Berserker. He is frothing with rage, and he's dead. Oh, I'll change it to 1. Oh, still has to trade all 3 to do it. That's the worst play ever, actually.
Great. Yeah,
no, that's a terrible play.
It's terrible unless he thinks like, all right, I've switched it to 1. I'm just going to ignore the Frothing Berserker now. Nothing bad can happen to me.
Okay, this is what. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to take it off with that.
He's going to ignore it. He's thinking to himself, I don't have to worry about
Nope. He's going to trade it off after wasting humility on it for 0 reason. Friends, that's called a misplay.
So Teppy 1229, if you're watching this, that was terrible.
That was a misplay,
because you essentially threw away humility for no reason.
Wow.
I love it. Nightblade.
Yeah. You don't normally see Nightblade, but when you do, he's fantastic.
No, you're playing somebody. You're watching somebody who's playing from the EU.
You think that's an EU choice?
No. I mean, like he clearly has probably his main deck
Oh, I
on.
see what
Oh,
you're
he's going face.
saying. What?
Yes.
Oh
The super
no!
hyper aggressive paladin.
Because he's gonna push with his ones.
You've seen it here first, folks.
Oh boy, yeah, I think I like that. Get a weapon out.
Yeah,
The question is, do you
good.
push face back or do you take off one of the 1/1s? I think you take off a 1/1. Yeah. You take them both off, probably.
No. Oh,
I think you do because quartermaster would
just
be a
because
problem.
quartermaster. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Here's the thing: watching this guy play, I'm assuming he doesn't have quartermaster, but maybe he made a paladin
Oh.
because it was the one
Yeah, he's got
the one card he did have. Nope.
Oh,
he's
look at
just
this. Blessing of Kings.
Blessings of Kings. It.
What is he gonna do with that? I mean, he can just trade it off with 2 guys, so it's not too. He's going face still.
I mean, he can even use. He's got the Argent Commander.
Wow,
So
he
he
could have had
can
the board
use,
traded.
Oh, was that? Oh, Mortal
Wow,
Strike does
so that's
12.
8.
Yeah.
12. Yeah, he's close. He's pretty darn close. Yeah, and he does that, and then the 3/3. And I think he might win next turn.
If he can survive that long
You think the Paladin's gonna pick up 9 damage? He will not.
from an empty board, I
He-
suppose.
yeah, if he had a guy on board, maybe he could
He
do.
might have. What's the? He has Holy Wrath. How much damage is that?
That
on
does
the
8. Oh, that one. Yeah, 3. 3 and draw.
Yeah. Don't worry.
He's
He's
dead.
got the Fairy Dragon.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say he be dead. Oh wait,
Oh,
never
the Divine
mind.
Shield.
Never mind, I was wrong. Alright. Yeah, so that was some serious misplays on his part, going face
Yeah.
instead of taking his board out.
I mean, not only that, but then it was also the misplay of the humility when you were gonna have to trade anyway.
Yep. That's what makes Hearthstone so interesting. It's only 3 misplays, but those 3 misplays went from his opponent having an empty board to just completely getting crushed. And it's just amazing how misplays in this game, it just spirals so darn fast. All right, we're gonna watch Prototype now. We've seen him every week, I think. I'm not sure if we've seen him win yet, so we are gonna root for him.
We did not watch him last week.
I'm pretty sure we did. Maybe
No,
we
we
didn't.
didn't.
I don't know.
We did not.
I'm pretty sure we did.
We didn't.
Okay.
You're wrong.
I mean, I was wrong once when I was a child, so maybe this is the second time.
You're still wrong.
All right, he's looking for an opponent. Yep, looking. That's a pretty fun game, though. We've seen some crazy games today. Just outrageous decks, which is what it's like at the end of the season. All right, he's playing Shaman. Interesting.
So Tony, I know you're like an.
Whoa, wait, stop.
Oh yes.
He's
No,
got Malakos.
I know you're like an old person, so like the internet is really confusing for you.
What are you talking about? I was there for the birth of the internet.
Yeah, right. And then somehow missed everything past the like first week or something like that.
That's incorrect.
So I know you have a Twitter account,
Yes.
but I don't feel like you use it too often.
I use it all the time. At Tiny Grimes Games.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
So you don't follow me on Twitter,
No.
which I think is a travesty.
I only
that you
follow
need to rectify
people.
at some point.
I can't rectify it because you tweet like 1,000 tweets about
That's
King
how
of the Nerds.
Twitter works.
I don't want to see 1,000 tweets from you. Like 5 is fine, but 1,000 in a sitting is just too damn many. I can't do it, man.
Mr. Hyperbole.
I can't
think
do
it's
it.
Really, I don't think I tweeted more than 5 times today. So you.
I'm talking about during the King of the Nerds when you live tweet. I'd have to unfollow you.
How are you getting messages constantly while I'm doing that?
I don't know. It just fills up my feed. All right,
Yeah,
what is
but-
he going to do here? Do you rock biter the zombie chow?
How many people do you follow? Do you follow people?
Yeah. Sure. A couple people. There's like
so much.
There's like 3 people I follow.
See? Okay. And that's why your feed fills up with my stuff, because
Yeah.
there's nobody else.
Right,
Okay.
exactly.
Anyway, this all has a point.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Go ahead.
One of the things that happened
Huh?
this week on King of the Nerds, the week that just passed, episode 5, was there was a moment where, if you haven't watched it, I apologize if you're planning to, we win, and we get awarded $250 worth of prizes from Rio Grande Games.
Yeah, that was cool. I assume those are my birthday presents that you never gave me.
You will be getting 0% of those.
That doesn't seem right. We are no longer friends. In fact, I'm disconnecting this call.
All right, everything sounds good to me.
So finally taking out the Chow. Gonna make a guy. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So I make a face that's very excited.
Okay.
I would call it a very excited face.
Like an O face?
It was definitely an O face.
All right.
And so Colleen suggested.
This is your girlfriend, for those
Colleen,
who don't
my fiance, for who doesn't know. She suggested to the internet that it might be a fun adventure if people photoshopped me into a bunch of different things
with your face
based off that O face.
All right, let's stop for just a second. And do you play Lightning Storm here? And first of all,
look,
he's got Ancestor's Call.
Yeah, but that's for the Malagos.
Oh, I know. I didn't realize he had that in his handle. That's amazing. He's gonna be able to stick out on Malagos. Although he's got this.
He could have done Alakir.
Yeah, that's.
I guess he has a Manatide totem though that he's worried, and the Flame Tongue would be bad if that.
Yeah, I think he's got to get those out of his hand first. And this has been such an awkward game for him. He's had nothing to use Flame Tongue Totem on. He can't keep a board at all. I'll have to see. I
think it was just unfortunate. So he kept both Crackle and Rock Fighter, right? Thinking to himself, all right, here's some damage. I'll be able to control the board early.
Right.
Whoa.
And look at that. He can't play it.
Yeah, and then he ran into that problem of his opponent played minions that, it's not beneficial to clear the Zombie Chow in the first turn. It's hard to clear something with a Divine Shield.
Mm-hmm.
So he ran into a lot of problems right away.
Turn 1 Zombie Chow is one of the most annoying plays in the game. Because Zombie Chow is such a polarizing card, right? Late game, it's awful. Early game, it's bonkers amazing. And so if your opponent gets it early, you're just fuming that they got it. All right, so what happened? So people put a bunch of funny faces.
Yeah, so I have this O-face moment, and it gets captured on television for the rest of my life. And... wow, that Lightning Storm would look really good right now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it sure would. We're going to limb here and say he might get his ass handed to him. Yeah.
Prototype, we're going
Oh, wait, what does that one do?
That's
yeah, wow. That's interesting. So, okay, so what do you do here? Yeah, okay, I was going to say, do you play Earth Elemental and Hope?
And hope he doesn't have Black Knight.
Yeah, or Equality.
Or... what else would be really bad?
Oh, man.
I guess Equality is probably it.
I mean, Silence would be kind of bad, but not so bad. You still have a 7/8.
So then the internet has stepped up, and if you follow me on Twitter,
oh no, and that's game. Oh, that's the worst. Poor Prototype. All right, so go ahead. So the internet has stepped up and humiliated you.
Yeah, very well.
So I will have to check that out.
Yeah, and so they've inserted me. I had one picture where I was inserted into a painting of the scene where Abraham Lincoln was shot by John Wilkes Booth.
Are you John Wilkes Booth or Lincoln?
I'm not. I'm in the booth going.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. All right. Oh, at least you got Drake. But you. What just happened?
It brings out a minion from both.
Oh no! I didn't even know it did that. That was the worst thing that ever happened. Poor Prototype. Got wrecked. I think we have to watch him again because I want to see Malagos.
You didn't have to cancel.
I know. I changed.
You're awful.
I changed my mind afterwards. I was like, no, wait, we want to follow him again. So we're going back with Prototype.
I'm sure Prototype was like, I'm going to play this cool deck. They're going to stream it. It's going to work really well. Everybody's going to have a lot of fun. And then it just went the other way.
Yeah, and he was like, instead, I just got owned.
Instead, we're just going to listen Ben tell a story that Tiny keeps interrupting. And if he just let me finish, it would be done already.
I think it's done. That was a good story.
It's not done. I was going to give you a couple of examples of how awesome the internet is.
All right, so he's going to mulligan all these. But go ahead. Give me another example.
So then it started to happen where they started to insert me into. So I've now wow.
What? He kept them? I mean, I guess Mac Mage, he's thinking... Job's done. Okay, I guess here's the question. Maybe he doesn't have any cheap minions. And if he doesn't have cheap minions, then maybe that's right.
But Ancestral Call's not going to get you anything before turn 4.
Yeah, but if on turn 4...
This is going to go all the way bad. This is going to go all the way bad. Don't do that.
I think I would have lightning bolted the Cogmaster there.
Not the Cogmaster. He's going to put down the mech behind it. What if it's the... Like this, Snow Chugger. It's much better.
Yeah, but then you can go into Feral Spirit. Whereas now...
No, you wouldn't. You would have been overloaded.
I don't think Lightning Bolt... Oh, it does. Yeah, I'm really good with Shaman, apparently. Okay, then...
I play Shaman all the time.
Then never mind. I have not played Shaman in a while.
So I have a bunch of Star Wars ones where they've put me in Star Wars. So, like, I'm at the Battle of Geonosis now.
Nice.
I don't know if you knew that about me.
I did not know that about you, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I was on the Star Wars poster. They inserted me into Lord of the Rings when the Fellowship was founded. So there's very 9 members of the Fellowship, or 10 members of the Fellowship, not 9 anymore.
Well, we'll have to put these up somewhere so people can get access to them. How do you see them? Just follow you on Twitter? All right, so why don't you tell us your Twitter handle then?
My Twitter handle is @DeepSeaSith.
All right, I'll put that in chat.
Because people can't listen.
Hey man, that's hard. There we go. @DeepSeaSith, and I am at TinyGrimesGames. All right. Oops.
So this deck's going all the way bad again for Prototype.
Yeah, it really is. I don't really have any insightful things to say other than it's a frickin' debacle. Like, there's nothing you can do. You Lightning Storm, he has 2 guys coming out of it.
Oh, boy.
You Hex, he hits you for 6 to the face.
He hexed the wrong one!
Yeah, I mean, he was thinking that's a 5/4, but I agree. If you're going to Hex one, you got to Hex the guy. Wow, especially if you're going to crackle. Oh, Prototype, you could have had them both, and instead he's got an egg.
I mean, it's an egg, right? So I guess there's a good chance it's not going to trigger. But...
It is, because he's going to Lightning Storm the board.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
No, you got 3 guys out of 1 card. Oh, that's the worst.
No.
I don't know.
Many frogs. Prototype. This is what Prototype is saying.
He's going to make
like, God damn it. I am going to get this freaking Malagos on the board. I don't care how it happens. I'm going to do it. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to double down. And I don't care if I lose. I'm just going to get Malagos.
See, he should not have Lightning Bolted there because of this very scenario. This is what I was thinking. I was like, isn't he going to walk into a Lightning Storm here? It was a 2/1. He saved himself 2 damage and wasted a Lightning Bolt. Because I think now you pretty much... I don't know. Do you have to Lightning Storm here? I guess it doesn't gain you that much, actually. It only gains you 4 and loses you 4 to the egg. Oh, man. You could Lightning Storm and Lava Burst, the offspring from the egg, though. And instead, he'll just die.
And instead, he will just die.
He's going to freeze it, too. Oh, man. Freeze it and blast it. And then say, remember that board state we had before? It's worse now.
Yeah. Aren't you glad to use your frog?
And Lightning Storm means that he's going to copy a guy. This is just done. Done. The cool thing...
Maybe we'll get to watch a game where Mirror Entity comes into play. He plays Ancestral Call. It puts in Malagos into play. And then there's 2 Malagoses on the board. I don't know if that even happens. I think Ancestral Call puts it into play.
Yeah, I don't think it will trigger it. But what he could have done there is his opponent had a full board. He could have Ancestral's called. There's nothing. There was nothing worth doing. But I just wanted to point out it would have been interesting.
It would have come out and not been overloaded.
Yeah, that's true.
But it also could have been the Flame Tongue.
Yeah, that would have been a bit devastating. Oh, 30-10 on another Flame Tongue. I guess you go Elemental and then Pray. Like, next turn you could double Flame Tongue.
No, because it's a mirror entity.
I know, and then his opponent gets... I mean, I guess you got a Flame Tongue. Oh, this is just... I don't think any play was possible there, even.
He's going to taunt it up.
Yeah. Poor Prototype. Such a cool idea for a deck. Such a thorough wrecking twice in a row.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
It's one of those combo decks though, right? Like
Yeah.
when the combo hits, it's super fun to watch, and it's absolutely devastates your opponent. I can almost speak words.
I like that you try.
And then when it doesn't work, you get something like this where we're watching Prototype going, no, play a different deck.
This is no fun, guys. Come on.
Yeah, like you could put here Prototype. If you want to lose and go back down to like rank 19 and then play this deck, it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll get to watch you play a bunch of crazy stuff against like a bunch of noobs. Everybody will have a good time. You'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. I don't know why That is interesting.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, no, I mean it does because he can play the totem. He should have played it on the left side because the Earth Elemental is going to go in on the right.
Definitely.
That's okay.
Get the taunt. Roll that taunt. Oh, he didn't roll the taunt. Does he die? He dies. Yes, he dies. You know what he dies to? The Flame Tongue Totem. The Flame Tongue Totem. What a terrible hand to have Mirror Entity. Double Flame Tongue Totem, Earth Elemental. That's like, here you go, dude. Which one of my awesome cards do you want? Alright,
Yeah,
sorry,
do you want to win or
Prototype.
do you want to win?
We are done. But Der Svetzer is heading back into play mode. I thought we wanted to follow him again. So
I don't know if the Ninja is playing again.
Oh, the Ninja was the guy you really wanted to follow. That's right. I don't see
Yeah.
the Ninja anymore. I think he left.
That's so unfortunate.
There he is. There's the Ninja. He's heading into play mode also. So let's.
All right.
Perfect. Dat Ninja.
His name is Duh Ninja.
I'm calling him Dat Ninja. So take that.
It's like that time that you called Tyler Taylor.
That one time? Yeah, let's go with that one time.
It happened when you first met him a bunch of times.
Like a thousand times.
And then a year and a half later, after having his name right for a year and a half, you called him by his wrong.
Wow, look at this mismatch. If I was the Ninja, I would not be pleased by this matchup. Although,
Double Light Warden turn 1.
Oh, wow. That could be interesting. Hunter does not really have a way to deal with that. Ooh.
Especially because he could possibly play like a web spinner.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
my goodness. Oh, and he's got Power Word Shield too to go on one of them. Oh my goodness. This could be fun, Ben.
This might be what we've been waiting for.
It's interesting that his end turn is glowing green. It's clear the other guy's turn. I don't know what's going on with that.
Wow. He blows a
Suck, Leatrix. That was quite a hunter's mark. Oh, wow.
Choice, so he just keeps it alive. Just keep it alive.
That's going to be... Oh, and he gets a shadow.
Oh, that's great.
Interesting. All right.
To each hero.
Yeah, that is such a wild card. That's a card I've never played with.
Thank
that's
you.
too bad. There he goes. Bye, Light Warden. It was nice knowing you. Double Light Warden? He got nothing.
Except you say he got nothing.
Oh, that's true.
But he just made
us.
his opponent waste a ton of cards.
Hunter's
and
Mark.
And a chance for another.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I've ever seen a Hunter's Mark go on a Light Warden. I think I can safely say that. And you know what? He's about to get another Light Ward.
Yeah. And he could use he can heal up.
Yep.
Guy beforehand, heal him up again.
I would not have done that.
Uh,
I would have played. Well.
Oh.
I guess if you do that, the spiders could have killed the Light Warden. So maybe that was fine. All right, the Shadow Boxer though could take him out. What do you do here? Do you go Golem? Trade off with the 4/3. All right, you do it like that.
Obviously not.
You do it like that, baby.
He's gonna heal.
Yeah,
that's fun.
I love how that works. You still get him.
What?
That is annoying. Oh man, he's gonna lose his Light Warden again. He's probably not that worried. Okay, never mind. He's
Or
not going to lose his night.
Alright, that's fine.
You know, he
He's like-
can't heal anyway, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's going to go. What's he going to do with this high main, though? It's going to.
I mean, I think you're gonna have to use Arcane Golem here.
You could go Golem. You could also.
Because you could do Golem, Light Warden into the high main. You can use the damaging heal to kill one of the spawns, and then trade off with Soul Priestess.
Yeah. The other way to do it seems to be ping the high main, run into the high main with Shadow Priest, and then you'll have your heals back. But I think your way is probably better. It does a better job clearing the board.
Look at this. So the Ninja has been doing so well with this deck that he's playing a Legendary at rank 6.
I know. That's what I say. I don't understand what's happening here. This is madness.
No, he's thinking he's going your way.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's right. Because the problem is, there's a really good chance here.
Shadow Box was the answer.
Shadow Box? What? I don't understand why that's.
I don't think this is a good play either.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I think this is going off the rails.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's interesting.
It's okay. I mean, it's fine. There's minions on the board if he's interested in trading.
I think your line was better, though.
This could go pretty well for him because he can heal himself and might do the damage to the hyena.
Unless his opponent drops on. Oh. You know what's crazy? Normally you have a really good idea of what secret that is. I'm not sure what secret that is. I think it's Freezing Trap.
Probably Freezing Trap.
Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, you get to trigger this twice then, to freeze it with the Freezing Trap.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could run the Arcane Golem into it on purpose, get it back.
Or you just heal him.
Come on, hit the hyena.
Oh, boo.
Worst.
Yeah, no. Blade Master will die with the 2 guys. And so it's really going to depend on what this Hunter puts down. Can the Hunter put down something awesome like Dr. Boom here? I mean, we're at turn 8, maybe a Rag. Or
does he have double?
Or does he play nothing? Well, that's not that impressive. What else? He's thinking. What could he have that he would be thinking about playing at 6? Maybe like a Naked Houndmaster?
I think he's going to go face. He's got the kill coming.
Wow, yeah. I don't know why I said Naked Houndmaster. He has 2 beasts on the board. That was a little ludicrous. Because
for some reason, whenever you see the Houndmaster, you like in your mind, you're like, "Ooh, yeah, he's naked."
So he's dead. The ninja is going to die here because if he kills the mad scientist, which he has to, or he dies next turn. I guess he doesn't have to because he can heal up. But he's in big trouble.
No. So this is what he needs to do. Is what he's doing right here. He needs to trade
14. He can do 14.
Yeah, see, he's gonna trade. He needs to do the He needs to do the Injured Blade Master into the Mad Scientist, and then when there's only 1 minion left, he needs to heal himself. So the Shadow Boxer punches the Raptor, unless it hits face. And then
I was gonna say, does it automatically do a minion? No, it's random minion, random enemy. Whew. Oh, let's see what he's got. I mean, you gotta kill. Interesting. Don't you have to kill the other guy first so that you can make sure they're all dead? Unless you get really lucky.
Yeah, I said that. That's what I said.
Yeah, so now he
dies. And he gets super unlucky.
Yeah, he died. He died. Well, the ninja. Your deck's cool looking. I will give you that, sir. Alright.
I mean, he was doing well up until Hunter. So.
Yeah. Let's watch.
It's just like every other deck in the meta.
It looks like Nighty wanted us to cast his game. I'll tell him we'll cast his next. We'll do Defetzer, who's heading right now into play mode.
Do you see in chat, Prototype says, Tiny, I just got Malagos to go off?
Of course he did. That's how it works. When someone's watching, it doesn't work at all. And then when they're not watching, it's amazing. It's a cool deck. I've seen it work on stream with people. It's the coolest thing ever when it works. But when it doesn't work, oh lordy, it gets wrecked.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe just Zerfetzer is not heading into games. So should we watch the Ninja one more time?
Sure, if he's ready. I think you just challenged him.
We'll do him. We'll do him, and then we'll do 90, and then I think we'll head out.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get some cool games here.
I really like that priest deck. I've been thinking about aggressive priest as like a fun.
I ran into it when I was rank 1. A guy hit me with a deck just like that, and he was legendary. And I was like, after the game, I friended him. I was like, "What was that? Like, has that actually been working for you?" And he trolled me pretty hard. And he was like, "Yeah, actually, it took me from 7 to legend, like, overnight." And I was like, "Really? That's hard to believe." And then he was like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just trolling legend to see if I can actually beat someone with it." And then like an hour later, he writes me and he goes, "I finally beat someone. I can go to bed." I was like, "All right,
like he stopped.
Congratulations." Yeah, he just like he got the legend. He was like, "It's so late."
But then he stopped communicating with you, and then
right.
Like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, he just wanted to let me know I beat somebody. I was like, "All right, well, good job, man."
And you're like, there you go.
And I was like, "I'm still not legend. If I could play you about 5 more times, it would really help."
Yeah.
All right, let's this guy. All right, got the boxer out. He's got Velen's Chosen, so he's got some cool stuff.
Chosen's gonna be real nice after this,
especially against Warrior. Like, I mean, Velen's Chosen will still be big enough where he can't kill him. The question will be, does he like? It's dangerous to only have one guy because then he can shield slam him or execute. There's so many ways to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And aggro is generally pretty bad against Warrior. Once they stabilize, it's done. And it's going to be executed. That's unfortunate for poor Ninja. I think that might end it. Unless the Warrior's hand is really bad. I think it was like he shot his wad and then it was like, oh, damn. It's dead.
Well, I mean, it's interesting. I think this deck is obviously very aggressive, right? But it has that moment where it forces your opponent to like deal with like really weak cards with their big removal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm wondering if like this deck, if you made like a few tweaks to it, where like maybe the art. So far we haven't seen the Arcane Golem be super useful, right? And I get it's an aggressive deck. Mm-hmm. But if the point is like the things like the Light Wardens are like you get them and then they're really stressful for your opponent because if you start healing it, like that whole kind of thing.
Wait, what just happened?
That's.
Oh, he just wanted to. No, I think he just wanted to draw.
I know you think he's trolling the guy by saying.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
know. So maybe running like something like where your opponent has already wasted his or her removal.
Right. So you have guys.
If you started playing things that were like legendary good minions at 5 and 6 cost, right?
Yep.
All of a sudden they're like, oh crud.
Yeah, I wasted all my good removal already.
I wasted all of my removal, and all of a sudden, and you wouldn't need that many of them, right? Maybe I would think coming to mind like maybe Trogzor, maybe
what's happening here?
Tel'Khazad would be good. Something else that would be fun, you could always play Fugin and Stalag.
Yeah.
I mean, just stuff like that, right?
Just so could be okay if you can get rid of the Sludge Belcher somehow. His opponent's pretty low. If you can't find like a Shield Maiden or a Shield Block, you never know. He could get. Okay, no, never mind. Armor Smith is just gonna be the end. Armor Smith, when you're a rush deck, there's nothing worse. Like Zombie Chow's bad.
That's an interesting choice.
But
I guess it's going to draw because
God,
now
Armor Smith's the worst. Yeah, so he's just gonna.
Well, because no, Ninja was showing us what his next move is going to be. Is he's going to use Smite and the Arcane Golems here.
Yep. But I don't know if that's going to be enough.
And then he can heal and super buff his
Yep.
Light Warden.
Buff the Light Warden. Play the Leper Gnome. Alright, let's see it. Oh, interesting. I thought he would buff the Light Warden.
Heal the Light Warden?
Yeah, and then if he kills it with a weapon, at least he does 5 damage on the way out.
Yeah. And now it doesn't. Now you can't use the Armor Smith on it.
Yeah. So this will be interesting. I still think the warrior has it if he can play anything, but you never know. Maybe he just doesn't have anything good. Yep, that's not super useful, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. More armor. Does he have another way to remove one of these guys? If he does, oh man.
Oh, that's interesting.
Does he have it? Okay, shield block. That's pretty much the same. Yep.
I don't know if I agree with the warriors play. I think I would have traded. It's only going to get you one more armor than armor smith.
Yeah.
So I think you go armor smith into the light ward and then weapon the. Because this was what happened. Like that's.
Yep. I think you're right. I don't think it matters in the end. I think he has enough armor, but I think you're right.
Are you gonna play the golem here?
I mean, what's the difference? What's 9? Alexstrasza, 10, like 9.
It's just 10. A matter of his opponent being able to play all the cards in his hand, right? Yeah. I mean, so this is an example, right? So he's had both the arcane golems in his hand now for a couple turns, and like, I mean, his opponent's at 15 health, no armor left, but like. You know, you're in a situation where if that had been on, he has 5 mana left over. If that had been a 5 mana legendary, right? Not that there are that many good 5 mana legendaries, but if it something like
Harrison Jones, Harrison Jones would have been great.
Harrison Jones would have been great there.
Yeah. Warrior's making his move. See, this is what's amazing.
Hold on. What is this? So that's 8,
he doesn't have it.
11. His opponent goes down to 4, but it also opens himself up to only needing 4 extra damage on top of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Grommash without buff. That's a Deathbite. I think you have to do it. Okay, actually you don't have to do it because you're gonna get the 3 either way. It only costs 1. I think that's right to save it. That also means your opponent doesn't have to be terrified now. They can be like, that's cool. I have another turn. I'm fine.
Right.
Although if you see Arcane Golems, that means Wolf Riders and stuff are also in the deck. Oh man, another Armor Smith.
Yeah, but that doesn't. If he gets damage from hand,
nope.
There it is. Never mind.
There it goes. For a brief moment, we were like, maybe.
Oh no, he just gave. Oh, he had 2 of them.
Yep.
See?
6/10. He had it. He had the win.
Warrior is really one of the few classes that can gain 8 health in 1 turn.
Yeah,
while putting minions on the board.
And there's nothing he can do here because he just dies to 14 attack. So, the ninja. I kind of wish we had stopped after 1, Ben. He won that first one, and we were like, this is the coolest deck ever. And I was like,
look how much fun he's having so much fun.
Now he's like, I'm getting wrecked and not having any fun.
He's like, fuck these guys for making me play this stupid priest deck over and over again.
We're gonna see 90.
We're gonna do 1 more game for the night.
Last one. The baby needs me.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Come on, 90. I wonder what he's got. What rank was he? He is 10. Okay. Which this late in the season is equivalent to like 18.
It's equivalent to prototype.
Yeah.
Sorry, prototype.
Alright. Let's see what he's got. A warrior. Okay. Does he have the control warrior? Or does he have balls to the wall warrior? Ah, yeah. Charge. So if he's got charge, that means he's got to have like Worgen, Whirlwind.
Yep.
Charge.
Do you remember when charge used to be a 0 mana spell that you could play on your mountain giants after you played them for free?
That sounds pretty good, actually. Still not too bad. I mean, at only 2.
It's 3. It's a 3 cost card.
3, fine. I mean, if you get a giant for 2, that's not too bad. All right, what do we got here? It's so weird at this level. Like, normally you would assume, like, okay, this paladin.
Oh, you got a friend request. One more to try. Right. Somebody wants you to stream their game.
Katie. Welcome, Captain Katie. I don't think we're gonna have time to do you this week, but we can do you next week.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm not that good. This is him and her in chat.
Well, that's fine.
I'm not that good, but getting commentary on playstyle would be more interesting for me.
Cool.
Well,
All right, Loot Hoarder.
If this goes very fast, Captain KD.
Yeah, maybe it will. It is an aggro deck.
If it goes very fast, we'll squeeze you in.
Inner Rage, so you can do like with the Worgen.
Who are we to deny our fans?
Yeah, I mean this is quite a combo. Inner Rage plus Rampage. If he gets the Worgen out with charge, I mean that's gonna be a one-turn kill probably if it's like turn 6 or 7. Paladin's not gonna be gaining a lot of health. I think it's gonna come down to like, does he find an anti-heal bot? Because Paladins usually run 1. So it's like if he finds that one heal bot, it's probably gonna be enough health.
I think are we talking about the same type? Paladins run lay on hands currently.
Yes, but I don't think we're gonna make it to turn 8. I think he might be able to blow him out.
Doesn't even have any pieces of the combo.
He's got 2. He's got
okay, so he's got pieces that he needs, but he. Oh, this is a good play. Watch out, everybody.
What?
He's got cards in his hands. He's got mana he has to spend. So you gotta put down that Eldor Peacekeeper right now.
Wow.
Good.
Oh, especially against Warrior. That's so dangerous. I mean, maybe not as much as this particular Warrior deck. Huh, I'm kind of surprised he didn't Rampage there.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're... yeah. No, it's an interesting half measure.
Because now he can just Consecrate. Like I mean...
I'm assuming... I mean, it's level 10. You're right. Rank 10. He could Consecrate 1 minion off the board.
Yeah.
Or he could just do something like that.
I don't know. I think Rampage is probably right there. But maybe he has something else.
I mean, he's still a Rampage now. Yeah. Oh, and you can do a Whirlwind.
Oof. I think
get rid of the shield.
Yeah, I think you Whirlwind, pick off the guy with the weapon, and then Rampage.
Yeah.
And then double Rampage.
Rampage.
They go on one of the world's finest rampages.
With, like...
with him.
With an Acolyte of Pain.
Oh, and even if he Peacekeepers it, he's still going to draw 1,000,000 cards off of it. I'm really surprised he didn't double Rage there. He really doesn't want to go all in on that. I mean, maybe that's smart. I don't know. Maybe he's thinking like, there's no way he would waste.
This deck a bunch of times, Tiny. Oh, the secret. Oh, god damn it.
Wow, that's again he didn't Rampage. Why would you Rampage there? Now he can trade it. I don't. Oh, that was really.
Oh, that's convenient.
That was really fortunate. You can't count on that app. Oh, he went face anyway. I don't know what's happening anymore. Why would you Rampage there? I mean, the only thing I can think is he's thinking like, well, my opponent already played a Peacekeeper. He can't be such a dumbass that he didn't have 2 of them when he did that. But clearly, he doesn't have another one because he would have used it already.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is weird. I mean, this is one of those decks where like it's doing like the Warrior deck is doing 2 things, right? Look how much armor gain he has, right? Like he's been hitting the hero ability. He's got an armor block, and I guess it's for the card draw, but he has so many other draw cards in there.
Yeah.
Something else that's maybe aggressive would probably do him pretty well.
I think maybe not hitting the Shredder with a weapon is maybe better because there's the one secret that can bring him back to life, and if that's the secret, then that would be horrible for him.
Yeah.
But if it's any other secret,
I mean that seems what it's gonna be, right? Like he didn't trade.
Yeah, right, exactly. He's hoping. He
Which
wants
is
you to kill him.
Because there's 9 damage on the board.
and a
that
Rampage
in hand that he's been hiding is going to change the game.
There it is! I called it. I said his only hope was a heal bot. I don't think it will be enough, but oh, and there's the Worgen.
But he doesn't have the charge anymore.
Any way to do it? Yeah, I mean, he can...
He could try and draw for it.
Yeah, he could go like Shield Block, Loot Hoarder, try to set up for next turn. I think that's what he's going to do. Or, yeah, it's fine. And he's not going to trade, hopefully, that Shredder. Since the guys basically told him, look, it's coming back if you kill it. Please kill it. Please, for all this holy, kill it. Alright. I mean, he's in pretty good shape.
I maybe would have played the Loot Hoarder there instead of armoring up again.
Definitely.
Because you're trying to draw into a card now, right?
Yeah, you want that combo.
You want him to be like, ooh, I'm going to trade here. Look how good this trade is.
Yeah, I think he should have done that. All right, let's see what happens here. I mean, he has to kill the Acolyte, and he's going to get 2 cards in the process. Like, that is the most disgusting thing ever to get rampaged up. So you could draw out of it as they have to kill it. Oh, is that it? Despite. No. Oh,
Oh.
wow. I didn't see that coming. Oh, but he's got a charge. Does he have it, though?
Yay.
3,
Yeah,
6. No.
He's got too much armor.
He has too much armor. Oh, no. But he does have it.
He's going to wait one more. He's going to wait one more turn.
He's going to win anyway, but I think I would silence the Kel'Thuzad here. Well, maybe not. If he's not going to play any minions.
You're not putting anything on the board.
Yeah, if he's not going to play minions, then it doesn't matter. All right. What do you got, Paladin? You going to win it right here? You better. If you don't win it here, it's it. This is your one moment. We got everything.
You have one shot.
Your one shining moment.
No, that's not the song I was going for.
Come on, man.
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh, he could have also shield slammed Kel'Thuzad. That may have been a better play.
Oh, yeah, that would have been pretty nice. The whole time I was like, if he only had less armor, he could shield slam his own Worgen.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think his opponent has that. Like, let's just go fantasy land. What could you have with Paladin that will give you any hope here? Tyrion, and then the silence takes that out. So probably it was right to keep.
So he can do 14. I mean, he can do 14 damage with the Worgen.
Yeah,
right?
but
So it's almost impossible, unless that one cost secret is an ice block.
There it is.
Oh, this is what it's gonna do.
Well, no, he's got the owl. He was smart. He didn't use it.
Yeah.
Had he used it, maybe his opponent would have a chance.
Load again. It would all been your fault.
Yeah. I mean, I think he still would have been fine because he would have been able to shield block, shield slam, all that, but he didn't need to. Here it is. Bam. Ball game. And
is he gonna?
He's got to do the weapon. Yeah. Okay. Oh, come on, Jakku. Take your medicine like a man. All right. Let's do Katie, and let's get out of here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, Katie. Where are
Can I
you?
get a friend request, Captain Katie?
Captain Katie. We're ready, Captain Katie.
No, there's gonna be a delay because
That's okay.
she's on stream.
I just told her in chat, so I'm sure she'll.
Oh,
she'll
yeah.
Maybe.
It's still. Yeah.
Oh, there she is. All right, cool. Captain Katie is our last game today. If you want to be on the stream and have your game streamed, let us know, and we'll get you
What
on next
rank
week.
is Captain Katie?
Captain Katie is 17.
All right, this is gonna be good.
This should be fun. Prototype says you guys really don't like me. That's not true. We only dislike you a little.
We really like you.
Oh,
Prototype.
we do. That's my bad.
We really like you, Prototype. Don't take it personally that your Malagos didn't work while we were watching.
Ooh, Warlock. All right, that's a pretty good
It's
start.
gonna be okay. Yeah.
This looks like
Very classic
definitely
zoo.
free to play kind of deck. Yep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna chuck the Belter, chuck the Dwarf, and get more little guys. I would assume.
That would be the good play.
Hope to coin in some 2-drop. You don't want to coin in an Alpha, I wouldn't think. I don't really want to coin in either the Alpha or the Juggler. I'd rather have a different 2-drop.
Well, I mean, it's another Warlock, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Oh, there you go. You can coin in Electron. That
In
sounds
theory,
nice.
they shouldn't have too much to remove. I mean, unless they're gonna
Dark
use a
Bomb.
Dark Bomb. Yeah, but I mean, like they have to use the Dark Bomb.
Yeah, but if your opponent coins in Juggler, you're going to Dark Bomb that. I think you coin in Annoyatron, then you can go Alpha next turn, buff that Annoyatron, and then turn after that you have Golem. I mean, you're kind of on your way.
All right, she
went that way.
took your Captain Katie. I don't know. It's so easy to call everybody a guy, and
I'm going to go with woman. Captain Katie
You
sounds
think-
like a woman.
You think Captain Katie's a lady?
I'm going to go for lady. Yep. All right. I think that's right. Trade off.
I'm surprised you didn't follow it up with a "She's a lady."
Wow. I think you got to go. You got to trade the guy off.
You definitely have to trade.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Divine Shield.
So
You use it.
you're playing Zoo. You have that opportunity to get a free minion, essentially.
Yeah, I know her thought there. Or okay, his thought. His thought is.
I'm a dude. I love that.
His thought is he has to run into me anyway, so he's
Yeah.
going to give it up, and I get 2 free damage. But there's just too many
there's
things
so
that
many
could go
things that
wrong.
can go wrong.
Yeah, I understand the theory.
No,
it
you
makes
have to
perfect
shut up. I
sense.
said Jinx.
And there's what can go
Like it is.
wrong.
Megadis.
Yeah, yep. So had you done it right, you would have had no problem there. You would have gained nothing from that play. And this is where the game might go totally wrong now. Like, he had a huge advantage.
No. This is not. You don't want to go Direwolf
You
here.
gotta
You
go
want to
Golem.
go gotta go Golem.
Get your max mana here.
Because this isn't going to help you at all, right? You're not getting a trade up value on this.
Yep. You're gonna go. You could go Alpha next turn
trade.
to trade up with the Golem. Yep. You're just gonna trade these minions and play the Golem. That's the play.
Yep.
I still can't believe he messed that up so badly. Like, he had a huge advantage. Huge advantage and just threw it away. I feel bad for him.
Maybe be a little bit nicer.
I'm just saying, I feel bad for him.
He can hear you.
He said he wanted assistance. I'm assisting in the nicest way I can.
He didn't say he wanted to, like, completely destroy every hope and dream he's ever had.
Hey, that's what I do, okay?
I know that's what you do, but he didn't sign up for that.
All right, so this is the question. There's two plays here, right? Like, you could go Juggler, or you could go Cleric and buff.
No, you go Juggler.
Ah, that's too bad.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But now you get but now you trade into the shield and hope you get another knife into the 3-1.
And would have taken him off. Yeah, another Blunderuski. Especially now he buffs it. Oh no.
It's unstoppable now.
I mean, at least he'll be able to take it off. Oh, that's too bad.
Juggler with a buff to
buffing.
Really
yeah, Cleric. I mean, you could buff actually the Golem to take out one of the 3/2s.
That's true. I like
you
that.
Do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem is, Juggler doesn't add much to that. Then you do not do.
No, you do not Doomguard.
No Doomguard yet. That is when you run out of cards, and then you go bam, Doomguard. That's in your pocket. Don't take it out of your pocket. Yeah, I think Cleric's right here. Buff, basically get value.
Well, Juggler first.
Yeah,
right?
you might as well Juggler first.
All right. Well,
you could life tap, but I think you Juggler.
We're not going to, so that's all right.
That commits you to a life tap, but I think Juggler was right because you have the board control advantage. I think you wanted to maximize that. And then you take off the 4/2, of course, and then I'll bet you anything he plays Juggler because he goes, "Oh, actually, I'll have a huge board advantage if I play Juggler here."
It's not a huge board advantage. I think you tap.
Really?
I mean, you didn't want to tap.
I think you juggle.
Now that you're here, you should.
You have a huge board advantage because you have
because Juggler's
4
just
guys.
gonna trade it off immediately by the.
That's fine, but then you still have 2 guys. He plays a guy. You trade one with a Golem. You still have 2 guys. He has no guys to play a guy.
You're in a rope.
What? What? You got at least life tab there.
All right, so Captain Katie, in that one situation, you definitely have to do something.
Yeah.
Not using your mana right there is going to really hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should have juggled. Okay.
Do you have some type of like stray cat in your house?
That is my child. Very upset right now.
Mm.
All right, so Golem.
Yeah, it has to be Golem.
I mean, Dwarf's interesting because Dwarf eats them. But you want to trade anyway, so I don't know. Let's see. Next turn you'll have 7. So you should be able to play Dwarf plus whatever you draw next turn. I think either play could have been fine. I think I prefer this play.
See, he's been very unlucky with the knives. Because that knife could have gone into the damage Golem and really given him an advantage.
Yeah. I think, though, the Golem hadn't spawned yet when that knife popped. I don't know. Not 100% sure on that. All right.
You might be right.
This is interesting. This is basically a mirror. Wow.
It is. I mean, this must be the deck that people are like, play this deck if you're starting out and you don't have any cards. Which is good. I mean, this is the deck you should play.
Things kind of went off the rails here. I really think not playing Juggler that turn gave away board advantage. Oh, God. And this is the worst. This is the single worst thing that could ever happen in Hearthstone. Oh, no.
I mean, I think you play the Dwarf.
Yep.
I think you also tap.
Tapping doesn't do anything, though, because then next turn the card goes away.
You use your mana and you get another card, and you'll know what it's going to be next turn.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think you take up the Juggler with the 2/3. And I think Well, I mean, he got 2 Doom Guards, so it looks like he kind of gave the board away, gave the game away, but maybe he'll be able to pull it out. Let's see what he taps. You do want to tap first, though, if you're going to do that, because maybe that would have been better just to Argus there, and then, you know, you could have buffed that Golem. It wouldn't have died. That was a real lesson in why you tapped first, because you definitely wanted to Argus there. All right. See what this Warlock's got. Oh no, that was really bad.
Oh, but he's gonna. I mean, the trade here is good for him.
See, I think he trades with the Golem. Oh, he already used the Golem.
No, but I'm just saying, like the fact that his opponent traded as opposed to going face.
Had he done Golem, he could have 3 guys on the board right now.
I mean, you can go Implosion and do the Defender of Argus follow up.
Yeah, I think that probably works.
Get rid of the Wolf.
Yeah, definitely get rid of the Wolf, because the 3/1 is going to pop a guy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then see what happens. And then you've got the Doom Guard, the one single Doom Guard.
I feel particularly bad for Captain Kitty, because I feel like he's waiting for us to tell him what to do. No,
I hope not.
And so, like, it's like he has this moment where, like, the stream catches up to our commentary, and he's like, "Oh, do it!" And then there's no, like, moment in between for him to, like, be like, what's the play here? It's just kind of like...
Yeah, hopefully he's making his own plays, because it's hard to try to wait for the delay. That may be why he roped, you never know.
Yeah, because we were arguing over what to do.
Right, exactly. With these jackasses, just tell me what to do already.
Just, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Finally, I was just about to say, finally Doomguard's going to look good, and then his opponent goes, you mean this Doomguard?
Yeah.
That was rough.
I mean, it's just a whole Doomguard trading scenario here, right? Oh, no.
You have to Loatheb. I guess you tap first, then you Loatheb. You trade off the 1/1 for a guy, you kill the other guy, and then you take 5 to the face. You're down to 11. Things are looking dicey.
If it wasn't a Loatheb, if it was anything 4 cost or lower.
Yeah, if it was most other cards, I would have played the Doomguard. I think I would have tapped first, though.
Yeah, another tap first, probably.
Yeah. I mean,
this is good.
That worked out really well.
Beneficial.
But still, you gotta get used to tapping first. It's just so much more information.
And it's not just tapping first; it's drawing first.
Yes.
If you're gonna draw on your turn, draw first.
Definitely. Woo. That's a big swing.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna take him off. That's not too bad for him, though.
I mean, he's gonna go down to. Oh, okay. The trade.
Yeah, because now I thought he was gonna go face too, but now he can take off the Doom Guard, play that Flame Imp, play his own Doom Guard.
Do a Doom Guard.
The problem is if he takes off the 4/1 Golem, then the 3/1 takes him off without losing a shield. But
this is good.
Yeah, this is amazing. Whoa!
No! Get the flame out!
Oh no! Oh, that was a serious misplay. Oh no! Oh, he might have been thinking he couldn't afford to go lower.
The life, yeah.
Ooh, that was a risky play.
Yep. Huh. Maybe let's see if it pays off for him.
Yeah, I'm interested to see this.
It doesn't look like it will, but
it kind of looks like it will. Actually, I think that wins in the game.
He has to come up with 3 damage from the deck.
Yep, he comes up with 3. Oh no! Nope, it didn't work out. It did not work out.
I mean, his opponent's trading again, going down to 6 health.
Yeah, but he's got a 3/1 on the board, and that's
draw card.
So he's threatening 5, and all he gets is a Swamp. So he has to tap here, right? And hope, but he doesn't have Doom Guard. Oh! Oh, is he gonna? Wait, what?
I don't know if that was a play.
No, I think you gotta save that, because then you can play your card, whatever you get next turn, and then follow it up. Now your opponent knows, like, there's urgency.
If I trade, then it's okay. Yeah, if it had been a secret, like, you're already on the edge anyway, and if you're not gonna...
Yeah, that was a mistake. There's no reason not to hold it.
Oh.
So he's down to 1. Does he top deck a Wolf Rider, a Golem? Oh, a Soulfire! You know what? We were wrong. Had he top decked that Soulfire and saved the other one, he would have lost.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting. All right.
I mean, that's his opponent's misplay there, right? Because he traded. I guess he traded into the draw of the knife juggler with because he could. How much health did he have? He had 9 with the
8.
loot hoarder. So if he had gone 5, that wouldn't have helped him that much either.
Yeah. Well, good job, Captain Katie. You got there, and
Good
not
job,
only did
Captain
you get
Katie.
there, you
With
showed us we
some
were wrong.
analysis that is not useless analysis by us.
Yeah. All right, but we were apparently wrong on the Soulfire because we would have lost that game.
Yeah.
I
We would have won the game way earlier than that.
Perhaps with that early roping out instead of jugglering, I think was really important. So go back.
Not trading the Ornitron into the wolf when it didn't cost him anything.
Yep. So go back and look at that. I think you'll learn a couple things in there that will help you. But that's gonna have to be it for today. If you want to,
we already went super long. Hope
Yeah.
everybody who's watching this on YouTube enjoys it.
Yeah, we post this on YouTube after every stream. So check us out. If you've seen this one, the whole thing, if you didn't come in late, check out the last couple weeks. They're all there. I'll post my channel right now.
Yeah,
And
Tiny's also going to do a really good job. If you want to follow Tiny on, if you want to help us out, if you're enjoying the series, this is what's going to happen. You should follow Tiny on Twitter. And then when Tiny finally makes the YouTube video and posts it to the Reddit subreddit for Hearthstone,
there you go.
He will tweet out the link. And if you can help us upvote it to the front page, we can maybe get this thing steamrolling, which is what we'd like to do. We can get more people whose games we can cast and just be a little bit more interactive with the community.
Yeah, so we're not asking you to upvote anything. We're just saying
you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
We'll let you know. And you could downvote it, in fact. If you hate it, go downvote it. Torpedo us into the ground. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for coming by. Ben, it was awesome hanging out again. And we'll see you next week for another episode of Unlegendary, where we cast your games.